In this week, we'll discuss about how to hack web application. Web application penetration testing is the most commonly used security testing technique for web applications. Web application penetration testing is done by unauthorized attack internally or maybe externally to get access to the sensitive data, or may sometimes change the data stored inside the web application. A web penetration testing helps end user find out the possible vulnerabilities for a hacker to access the data from the internet, find all the security of their servers, and also get to know how secure the web hosting site and server are. Like network, for web application, our first steps is also information gathering and scanning. We already discussed about the information gathering part previously. Now we'll discuss about the scanning for web application. For network scanning, we use the tool like Nmap or Nessus. For web application scanning, we use the tool like DIRB, Uniscan, Nikto, Vega, Acunetics, etc. Now I will show you few tools. Now suppose consider a website testphp.vulnweb.com as our target website or web application. testphp.vulnweb.com. So now our first steps is to find out the vulnerabilities by scanning this particular web application. So now first we'll use the tool DIRB to find out all possible directories of this particular web application. So open terminal and use the command dirb followed by the URL http://testphp.vulnweb.com. Hit enter and it will search for the possible directories for this particular web application. We got the result and see we got all the directory inside this particular web application. We got common.txt file and admin directory, CVS directory, and images, pictures, secured. We got all the directories which is inside this particular web application. Next, we'll use the tool Nikto to find out the vulnerabilities in this web application. So to use the tool Nikto, first we need the IP address of this particular web application. So by using the command host, we can find out the IP address. Host testphp.vulnweb.com. So you got the IP address. So use this IP address in the tool Nikto. Nikto, then dash host, specify the IP address, then the IP address of this particular web application. Okay, we got the result and see some vulnerabilities listed. Target IP is this target host name, target port is 80 and server is Nginx. Retrieved export by header this. The XSS protection header is not defined. This header can hint to the user a gen to protect against some form of XSS. So all the vulnerabilities which are available in that particular web application are listed here. Now we can also use the tool Uniscan. Now just by typing Uniscan we can get the help of Uniscan and see all these options are available. H for help, then dash U specify the URL, and dash F list of URLs, dash B Uniscan to go to background, dash Q enable directory check, dash W check file, dash E enable robot.txt file and sitemap.xml file check, dash T enable dynamic check, dash S enable static check, dash R enable trace check, dash I it search in Bing, dash O search in Google, dash G find out the web fingerprint, dash J server fingerprint. So now suppose I am going to scan the same web application testphp.vulnweb.com using the tool Uniscan with some specified options. Uniscan, then dash you specify the URL testphp.vulnweb.com. Then specify the option dash Q W O D S R G J. We got the result. It find out all the directory, flash admin, images, pictures secured, and it also check all the file and also save the HTML report into the folder report testphp.vulnweb.com.html. Now finally we'll use the best tool Acunetics to find out the vulnerabilities to that particular web application. Open the tool Acunetics. Here is my tool Acunetics. Go to Web Scanner and put the web application URL http://testphp.vulnweb.com, which is our target web application. Now we can select your profile. For blind SQL injection you can use this option: CSRF, dictionary at file check, file upload, All these options are available. For the time being, I am using default option. Then click on start. It will take some time to complete the scan. Once it completes the scan, we will get all the vulnerabilities which is available in this particular web application. Here is the result. Scan is completed. Its total sent 55,277 requests and got some vulnerabilities. And it basically divided all the vulnerabilities in three categories. One is high, then medium, and low. So it got some high vulnerabilities. 106 high vulnerabilities are there, and blind SQL injection, cross-site scripting verified, Macromedia demoable, remote, SQL injection, weak password, all these high vulnerabilities are present. Then 66 medium vulnerabilities are there and 9 low vulnerabilities are there, and 31 information are also there. So this way, by using different web application scanning tool, we can find out the vulnerabilities present inside a particular web application. Thank you.